here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 76 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now he's loose again. Now look out, DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. It's on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Final play of the half, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency he talked about.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They're going to look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield,
possessions. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. Down there, right side, it's McCaffrey. Shoves him away. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big third down play there for the Niners. 43 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time,
rush coming, and he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at midfield, and he is way short of the 1st down. Purdy on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st down, Purdy. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Purdy. Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Jake Moody now for the point after. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now.
Eagles 35, 49ers 10.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
2nd
40-yard
down,
line.
here's Jalen Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Swift. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Purdy now to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Jauan Jennings, a 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
49ers 17.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe
and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Hurts to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This has been a rough one to put him up. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete. At this point in time, you have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Purdy, big 4th down play. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Being chased out left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Timing is so important in a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st down, 49ers.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And his throw here is incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative and most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
From 17 yards out. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments.
And that's caught inside the 35.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd love to be those defensive coaches that wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.